Surprise! Hello, everybody. No, I did not forget Gina. Gina is unfortunately under the weather tonight. It happens this time of year, right? Yeah. So she let me know that she's not doing so well. So surprise! You just get me tonight. But I luckily had enough time. I have got a ton of stuff. Oh, that's not working out. I've got a ton of stuff to go through. I'm trying to remember who did this item. Somebody did this, and I want to try to remember to get the name. Nope. Google's like, I'm not feeling it tonight. All right, Google, be that way. But yeah, you just get me. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Mary Jane. Hi, Jan. Hello, Diane. Hi, Doreen. And I think that's everybody who has said hello in the chat. And anybody else out there, hello. This is... I was fine. Maybe if I do it this way. So, how's everybody doing? I hope you had... Hi, Monica. Hi, Nancy. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Let's try that. I know that's what it says. Nope. 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 All right. Hi, Sarah Lee. Well, everybody, it's been a very productive day around here so far. I had the morning sale, which was great. Thank you all so much. If you were able to join me this morning, I appreciate it. If you weren't, hi, Holland. Well, guess what? If you miss any of my sales, you can always watch the speed round, or I do a video each day, and you can always watch the video the next day and see what's still available from a sale. And hi, Jamie. So there is always that option. I know, I wish I could remember how to find this. Like, there's another item that I could not find to remember who made it. So I'm just going to wing it. But that's okay. That is okay. That's what I do most of the time anyway. I just wing it. So, yep, tonight it's just me. Gina is under the weather. It happens this time of year. It totally happens. All right. I think I have everything on my sheet now, but you know how it goes. Hi, Terry. There is bound to be something I've forgotten as I'm scrambling a little bit. Luckily, when I was out at the post office, I did stop at a thrift store, but I wasn't there quite as long, which worked out really well because I was able to get home, get the car unloaded. I actually had a little early dinner or late lunch, however we want to look at it. I was able to do that and still have time to grab a few extra items and get set up for the sale. For everybody here, just a quick reminder of upcoming sales. I will be back tomorrow for the lunchtime sale. That's at 11:30 Eastern. That is, yeah, 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central. Then on Wednesday, I'll be back for the afternoon sale with Denise's Magical Emporium and Karen Chasen Vintage. Now, I have already set up thumbnails through Saturday, just so everybody is aware. This week on Thursday evening is the member sale. That is for all Paw Squad and Paw Party members. Yep, we're starting the year off with a member sale, and then they will be every 3 weeks, starting the 1st. And that is for Paw Squad, Paw Party members on my channel. And you can click the join or the see perks button to see if you are a member or what your membership level is. Then on Saturday, time change for the late night sale on Saturday. That is because it is Afghanapalooza, and I have palooza'd the Afghans, and I have a ton of them. So we're starting 2 hours early. We're going to be starting at 8 p.m. Eastern for Afghanapalooza because, yeah, the paloozas have run amok and the Afghans are everywhere. So I just want to make sure everybody is aware of those two things in particular. Oh my goodness. But that means it's going to be a great sale. But I do feel, just time permitting and everything, I need to get an early start just to make sure that I can get through them. I still think it's going to take like 6 hours to get through. Let's be real. Okay. If I finish early, that'd be great. That'd be great. But I kind of have tried to do the math, and I think that's how the math is working out. Hi, Erin. So yeah, so that's what's going on. And for everybody joining me right now, Gina is ill. So she is not joining me tonight. You're stuck with just me and a whole bunch of stuff. So it's going to be a fun night. Oh, so I did not have a chance to reply to someone who had a question about the playlist. It was a good question, and I thought, just because people might not know, all of us on YouTube have a homepage. You might not even know that. If you click on Sandy and Otto-Trisha, it will take you to my homepage where there's a whole bunch of information. I thought I would take a second, since I'm solo tonight, right before we get started with the sale. I thought I would share my screen and show you really quick what is on my homepage to make things a little easier to navigate. Okay, are you showing? There we go. Okay, you are showing my homepage. Let me move my homepage over here so I can see both at the same time. Yeah, I have 2 screens. I have 2 screens going so I can see things also. So when you click on my name, this is the homepage that comes up. If you ever want to know my schedule, well, it's right at the top, right there. It tells you what day, what time, and those are Eastern times. So you will need to subtract an hour if you're at Central time. Then when we scroll down, this line right here where it says home, video, shorts, lives. Oh, now you're going to jump around. Okay. That can work as a quick access to different things on my channel. As I am now mentioning the playlist down below, there are two different ways you can access the playlist. You can see we're live right now. There it is. But if you scroll down here, here's all my upcoming live streams. Here's what you can do also to make sure you don't miss any. You see this notify me button right here. This isn't just on my channel. This is on everybody's channel. If you click that notify me button, you're going to get an email to the email address that's attached to your YouTube channel, letting you know, hey, so-and-so just went live. So if you have notification issues, you can come here to the home page, any thumbnail that's already set up, click that notify me button, and you're going to get notified every time I go live for sales. Right down here, this is my shorts for sale. So here's one way you can access all of the shorts for all the items that I currently have available for sale. Don't forget to give the shorts a thumbs up if you do watch them, though. I do appreciate it. The other way you can access them is going to the playlist area. And from the playlist, you can also find the shorts for sale. But if you go here and you click play all, it'll take you right into it and it'll play them. And so, and it has the whole list, the whole playlist right on the side here. So you can go down and see which ones you want to see. But yeah, that is a really easy way to access that. And I thought, since I was solo tonight, I would just go ahead and show you really quick what is going on my homepage. If you've never been to my homepage or any other reseller's homepage, that's what's happening there. And then you can always just click on my name, and my name will always take you right back to the homepage. So there you go. But yeah, I saw that. I just didn't have time tonight to individually address it. And I thought, you know what? Other people might have that question too. So it would be a good time just to do a little Q&A on that. All right. So with that, let me, oops, nope. Well, one of these, somebody's got to move here. Oh my God. I am telling you, let's do, nope, that doesn't work either. Okay, fine. I'll just close that out. If it's still in the shorts for sale and it still says for sale, then yes, it is still available for sale. That's the easiest answer I can give right now without specifically looking it up. I will do that tonight if I have time, but I will do that tomorrow also if I don't have time tonight, because I do have a little more time tomorrow. And let's see. Hi, Liz. All right. With that, yeah, I think we're ready to get started with the sale. Anybody popping in right now? Gina is ill and won't be joining me. It is just me tonight. And let's see. I am going to start the sale. $3 item. $3. This is a terracotta heart-shaped trinket box. Here's the back. On the side, it does have an image. It's got a nice little overlay image. That is a nice heart-shaped terracotta box, and it's got these pretty roses on top. And that is $3. And I'll hold it here. So it's just a nice vanity size box. So that is $3. No chips or cracks on that. All right, and per standard, I will be doing a speed round recap where you'll get an opportunity to see these items one more time. But if you want to jump in and claim anything, just let me know. And how long have I been doing these sales? You mean these crazy YouTube sales? I did my first sale at the end of August, right? The end of August of 2020. So about 5.5 years I have been doing YouTube sales. Up next, I have a $6 start. And this is for a set of 3. Now, one of these items, and I'll show you right here, it is 3 little miniature ceramic dogs. This dog does have a chipped front leg. He has a chipped front leg, but this is the big one. So this is the big dog. It is white and blue. So that's the big one, and he does have that little chip. Let me show you the 2 little ones. So here is one of the little ones, and he is little. He's itty bitty. I'm going to hold him back here so you can see how itty bitty he is. And he is also blue and white. But there he is, that adorable little face. And then here is the third one. So it's a set of 3, $6 start. And this one is, he's laying down the whole way. Where do I have something big enough I can put these? Maybe this is big enough I can put these on. So there's one, your blue and white. Here's 2. And then here's the big one. But he does have the chip on the front. So there they are, all 3 of them. And they are $6. And they are blue and white ceramic. Oops, you're scooting off. So there you go. Hi, Cindy. Okay, next up, I have an $8 start. And this is a Florida mug. This is from made in Japan. It has all of the highlights of the cities of Florida. And it is like a bisque ceramic. It is unglazed. And it is made in Japan. So I'm going to spin that around so you can see all of the designs. It says a gift corp, and on the back here it does say Japan. On the inside it has a black glaze that matches the outline. of the states, and it has a nice thumb rest. That is really nice to have on a mug. So that is $8 for the Florida mug. All right. Let's see. Next, $4 start. And this is a tin. It is a small tin. Very colorful, beautiful design. And I'll get down here. It does have birds on it. So you got a pair of birds there. And then you have like another bird right here. It looks like peacocks on here. And then here you have like the peacock plume at the top. And then here is the top of the tin. And the bottom that says made in Taiwan. It is 4 inches tall and 2.5 inches wide. So that is $4 for the tin. All right, next I have a $7 start. And I believe this is for holding a notepad. Not 100% sure, but these do move. And then this can slide out. The little ruler there does slide out. And I have a feeling that is for holding a notepad. And then you tighten it back up. It's an adorable little pig painted on wood. It has a hook for hanging in the back. It was done by a local area artist. So a pink wood pig. And again, I think that's for holding a notepad because it does pop out. You put your notepad in there, tighten it back up. So that is $7 for the notepad holder. Wooden pig. I think she did a great job painting the face. I love the eyes in particular. I think she did a really nice job with those. Eyes have got to be really hard on these animals. So yeah, I was very drawn to the eyes on that. Okay, next is an $8 start. And this is a little ceramic farmer's creamer. It is shaped like a little cream with the spout. Oops. Here's the back. Dishwasher and microwave safe. And it does say Farmer's Cream with the cute little chicken on it. And that is $8. Oops. Nope, that's not it. Where did it go? There it is. All right, how high? You mean how tall is it? Hi, Lemmy. Let's see. It is 6 inches tall. My next item is also going to have a, oh, thank you, Lemmy. Thank you. And I'm going to count that down for Lemmy. Go in once. Go in twice. And sold to Lemmy. Thank you. All right, an $8 start. And this one, I'm going to be using a visual aid for this one. This is not included. This is mine to use for when I show things like this that you can't really see. This is a glass cube, and it has a beautiful elephant scene. Let me turn it around this way so you can see there's 2 elephants in here and some palm trees. And then here's the front view. And then I'll turn it around to the other side so you can see both elephants in here. They both have their trunks up. And the palm trees. And there's the other side of the elephants. Let me see if I can do view from the top. Ooh, that is hard to see. So that is $8 for the cube with the elephants. There's the bottom. If I do it like this, then I won't blind you with the light. And there's the top view. And thank you, Doreen. Turn that off. And you can get these battery operated or the kind that you plug in. Not sponsored by Amazon, but you can find them there or I'm sure at other locations. And thank you, Doreen. Go in once. Go in twice. And sold to Doreen. Thank you. Is it called a light? I don't. I know that's a good question. What is, if you're searching for it, what do you call it? I think it's like a display light or something like that. I want to say, I think maybe a light base, maybe that lighted base. Yeah. Something like that. They're not very expensive, which is good. And I like the ones that come in the multiple colors like that rotate on their own. And hi, Elizabeth. And for everybody just joining who may not have heard, Gina is ill tonight. So she is not joining me. But that's okay. I brought extra stuff. I brought a lot of goodies tonight. All right, a $5 start. And this is stone carved. And it is a trinket box. It is made in India. And the cool thing about this, let me line it up right, is it has brass inlaid flower in the stone. Let me open this up. So here's the inside. You can see that's the unpolished part. This is the polished part, but it is a nice trinket box. And then it has the pretty inlaid flowers. And that's $5. All right. Next is a $9 start. And this is a pan, but I think it's made out of wood. It feels like it's made out of wood. And it says, kitchen closed, this chick's had it. And then I think the chicken is also wood. Metal legs dangle down. And there's a hook in the back so you can hang it. It is by Tender Heart Treasures, 2002. Ooh, that is really hard to see. So 2002, kitchen closed, this chick's had it. And I believe it is all made out of wood. And then right here is the hole where you can hang it from a nail. So that is $9. All right, next item is a $12 start. And this is ceramic. It is from Japan. It is done in the Imari style. And it's a lidded canister. Here's the top. Oh, let me show it this way. So there's like a little pot that the flowers are in. And this part is the lid. So it opens up and you can see it's got a big lip on it. So that's not going to fall off. But this design is the Imari style. And everything has like gold trim on it. It's really beautiful. It's very shiny because everything has that pretty gold trim on it. And then up here also, there's a lot of gold. On the bottom, oops, which way? This way. There's the mark on the bottom. Hi, Sherry. And there again is the top. So that is $12. All right, next are a pair of glasses. Now, I cannot remember if these are Japan or if they are, I want to say they're Scandinavian, from Norway or something. But I just can't, Google just won't find it again. And I should have written it down the first time I found them, but I didn't. But you're going to get this pair of little glasses. And what's really neat, yes, one is clear and one is kind of a purplish color. And there is a deer. And that was that was what gave it away, was this deer down at the base here. And now Google's like, yeah, I'm not going to find it for you. But there is the deer, and each one has it. And again, I want to say that they were from like Norway or something. I can't find them. They might be from Japan. They might be sake cups, but they are really cool. And I love the deer that is down at the base of them. And they do stack for storing purposes. They are stackable. So those are $10. All right, then I have a $9 start. And this is a little jam jar or a condiment server. It is ceramic. It has a floral design. Did the elephants sell? Yeah, the glass cube did sell. Yep. One of 2 items that have sold so far tonight. So thank you. Thank you for making me feel like I'm not just here talking to myself. Here is the top. And it does have a matching spoon. So here is the spoon that goes with it. And the spoon does have a little spoon rest. It has an indent right here where the spoon sits. This was made in India. It's a lovely ceramic piece. I'm going to put the spoon back. Here's the indent for the lid. And there's that pretty floral design. And then here's the top with the floral. So that is $9. Then also for $9, I have another jam jar. This one is a little smaller, but it's a little more decorative. This one actually has a big variety of fruit. It also comes with the matching spoon. Here's the top. Has a little strawberry on top. Here's the bottom. And then the lid has the indent. And then here is your matching spoon, also with a little strawberry. This does not have an indent for the spoon in the jar, just on the lid. So you have the strawberry, and then all the other fruit. This is also $9 for the jam jar. All right, then a $6 start. And a ceramic cat. Very mid-century looking. Little pink in the ears. Black eyes. And then pink and black flowers on the sides of the cat. Here's the back. He has a wraparound tail. Little gray on the feet. Thank you, Sherry. And it's a good sized cat, but I really like that mid-century look to the face. And we'll get Sherry for the cat. Going once, going, oh, here we do. Going once. I'll do it this way. Going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you. And hello, everyone coming in. Hello, hello. Just if you're wondering what happened to Gina, Gina is ill tonight and she will not be joining me. It is just me tonight. Let's see. All right. $10 start. Let's see. Put you here. All right. I have a mug. And this is for London. Let me go right here. There's London. I'll show the top part first because there's a lot of detailing on this. And it does have like street names. And then we'll go down and we'll take a look at the next layer. And then we'll go down. Show you the next layer. But a lot of the highlights of London. And then I think I can do the bottom layer. All right, there you go. It is an Alice Tate. I'm going to say her name is Tate. 2008. And that is $10 for the London mug. Okay, then I have a $14 start. And this is for a set of 4 glass stirring sticks. So each one has a glass design on top. And underneath, it has a corresponding little glass ball. So here you have the yellow candy. And then there's the yellow. You have this blue, I don't know, feather or plume. And then there's blue on the bottom. The little hat. And a little matching color on the bottom. Hi, Rose. And then there is green, the green leaf and the matching green. So you get all 4 of the stirring sticks for $14, all 4 of them. And then everybody knows whose drink is whose. Now, this could just be for stirring your iced tea also. Don't think it has to be just for alcohol. That can be for your chocolate milk. It can be for your iced tea. Anything you would like it to be. Hi, 710. So that is $14. All right, then a $10 start. And this is a game set. It's by Ridley. And in here, you are going to get all the parts for, let's see, playing cards, poker dice, pickup sticks, dominoes. So that is what's inside here. And it comes in a really nice case. So that's your outer cover. And then inside is wood. So this is all wood. And then the top slides right there. So that slides out. Oops, and the instruction sheet is jumping out. And then in here, you're going to get wood dominoes. So they actually made those out of wood. You've got your playing cards. These are your wooden poker dice. And your wooden pickup sticks. So everything's wood. It's not plastic. Everything in here is wood. It's very nicely made. There's your dominoes, your pickup sticks, and your dice. Comes with the instruction sheet on how to play. Here's your wooden lid that goes right on top and slides right on there and keeps everything nice. And then you can keep it in the outer, if that wants to go back in. There we go. In the outer. So there you go, the outer cover. That is $10. All right, next is also $10, and it is the base set and one of the expansion sets for Exploding Kittens. Let's see, this one is the original edition. So this gets you all of your cards and your game rules. So it has really silly cards. Like this is a taco cat. It's a palindrome. And then we have Beard Cat. This one is, this is an attack cat. So yes, it is a silly game, but it still is fun. Nostradamus. Oh, this one is Nope, Nopostramus, because he says nope. And this is Skip, and that is a bunny raptor. Yeah, there's a lot of silly animals in here. And then, there's your exploding kitten. So you're going to get the base set, which is what this is. And you're going to get this one, which is the party pack. And this one also has all your cards in it. And there's your party right there. And a spot for all your cards. And then you're going to get more. Let's see, what do we have? This is it's a cheetah butt. Because who doesn't need a cheetah butt? let's see, here's a feral cat. And what is this? A favor. Oh, this is squirrels. So yeah, lots of funny cards in here. And it's not just cats, it's other animals also. So for $10, you are going to get the base set and the expansion set. Ooh, excuse me. So that is 10, and you get both sets for hours of entertainment. Let's see. Next up is $12. Thank you, Monica. Oh, so $12. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Bonnie. This is a metal tray. It's very shabby chic or cottagecore looking. It's got the lovely flowers, metal base, metal sides. I'll show you the sides here. And then the bottom, yeah, the bottom is metal also. So that is metal too. So something pretty, you could keep that in your bathroom, keep towels and toiletries on that, put that on a vanity, or maybe you have a pink kitchen. You could put that in your kitchen. So that is 12. Okay, next is also $12. And this is by Royal Albert. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. We'll get Sharon for the tray. And going once. Going twice. And sold to Sharon. Thank you. All right. Next is also going to have a $12 start, and it is by Royal Albert. It is bone china made in England, and it is a sugar and creamer set. It has the beautiful pink and yellow rose. Here it says Royal Albert bone china made in England. And look at that handle. Isn't that something spectacular? This one, yeah, it just says Royal Albert. So bone china, it has the roses front and back. And then on the sugar, it has it on 3 sides. 1, 2, and 3. So all 3 sides, it's on a slight pedestal. Has amazing detailing. And thank you, Sharon. And I mean, look at that handle. That is just amazing. And I will count that down for Sharon. Going once. Going, oops, let me try that again. Going once. going twice, and sold to Sharon. Thank you. Okay, I have 3 bags of marbles. There's only one thing that's different between the bags, and I'll show you. And I'll put $6 choice because they're going to start at $6 for choice. So you are going to get 20 cat's eye marbles, and you're going to get a shooter. Now, the shooter is the only difference between the 2 bags. The 2 bags have a nice variety of cat's eye marbles, and there's 20 of them in here. So I'll show you. Shooter number 1, thank you, Lemmy, is a solid blue. Shooter number 2 is a blue stripe. And again, you get the 20 variety of the cat's eye. Okay, I thought it was 20 and then the cat's eye. Maybe it's 20 including the cat's eye. 1, 2, or the shooter. Okay, so it's 20. That includes the shooter. Shooter is number 20. All right, and then your third choice is a cat's eye shooter. So again, it's a variety. It's the variety of cat's eye. One of them has the cat's eye shooter. Here, that is hard to see through the bag. There is the cat's eye shooter. And then this one has just the solid, nope, this one has the blue stripe. So there is the blue stripe on that one. And then this one has a solid blue. So a solid blue on that one. All right, so we've got Lemmy in for first choice. And going once, going twice, and sold to Lemmy. Thank you. Oops, let me highlight that. And would you like the solid blue, the blue stripe, or the cat's eye, the one with the cat's eye shooter? All right. Thank you, Lemmy. All right, and if anybody else would like any of the other 2 available sets, just let me know. But I will bring them back for the speed round. So you will have an opportunity to see them again. And Deborah, thank you, Deborah. Deborah will take the other 2. Excellent. And I will mark those sold to Deborah. Thank you. Okay, a $10 start. And this is a wood box from Egypt. So let me show you. Made in Egypt. It is wood, beautifully decorated. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides to it, and then a matching design on top. There's the top of the box. I'll hold it back here so you can see it. And then, which way does it open? This way it opens. It is lined. This is actually even padded a little bit, but you can see how the wood is put together. So that one, made in Egypt. There's the side panel. That's the corner. And then here is the top. Beautiful pattern on that. And that one is $10. Okay, next I have a $35 start. Now, this is an unsigned piece, but it is a Navajo style vase, and it has a gorgeous hummingbird and flowers on it. Now, it's not a vase that you could fill with water because it is open. It is an open vase, but you could definitely put silk flowers in here. But it is absolutely gorgeous, and it's big. It is a big one, but it's not, it doesn't stick out far. It is flat, and then it has the little hole down here at the bottom. I'm not sure what it's for, but it is not a signed piece. It is unsigned. But I'll get in close so you can see the detail. And there's that beautiful hummingbird. And then the background here looks like the sky. But yeah, it is a really striking piece. And it is, let's see, 13 inches tall. And it's 11 inches wide. So 13 tall, 11 inches wide. You can see the whole inside is painted. So that is $35 for the Navajo unsigned. And then here's the back. Yeah, the colors are really beautiful. They all work really well together. Let's see. That. Okay. Then I have a $50 start, and this is for a set of 3. Now, I am not sure who made these because when you look them up, there's kind of a few different areas and regions that make these. They are considered a pomegranate style vase, and you can kind of see why. The top and the round makes them look like they're pomegranates. They are glazed on the inside, so you can use them as vases. This is the largest one, and I'll spin that around so you can see how the glaze is painted on. It is a really beautiful color combination with the dark and the light, and dark and light blue, and then the white. It's really beautiful, but there's nothing on the bottom. So I am not 100% sure where these were made. And then they are glazed on the inside. Here is the medium-sized one. And then here's the top. That one also glazed on the inside. And then this is the small one. Yeah, they are really, really beautiful. And getting them all lined up together, I mean, they just look, let me see how I can do this. Here and here, there. They just look stunning all together. They look absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's a beautiful set. Very, very well made. Okay, then I have a $20 start. And this is a signed piece. And it is signed by a fella named Gilbert. Oops, come on, focus right there. There we go. And his last name is Lon Jose. Gilbert Lon Jose. And it is signed here, or maybe it's signed here. There. G. Lon Jose. This is a stone frog in the Zuni style. So it is a carved stone frog. There's his back legs. So that's one back leg. That's the other back leg. This is the front. There's his eyes. He has spots on the back. That's his tail. There you can see one leg and two legs. But yeah, this is stone carved. Yeah, all it says on it is jet, and I don't know what jet is, but it does say jet on it. And I don't know the difference between onyx and obsidian and everything. That's above my pay grade. And you can see he has a mouth right here. So that is Gilbert Lon Jose. And $20 is less than half of what they go by. Petrified wood? I don't know about that. I didn't run it on my gem tester, but it doesn't quite seem like what I've seen of petrified wood. It's very smooth. It's very smooth. But yeah, his stuff goes for like $40+ So yeah, you're getting this for less than half. So there's 4 little dots on top and then 2 dots for the eyes. So that is a Zuni frog by Gilbert Lon Jose. All right, then I'm going to leave the 20 up there. This is a Joseph's Original. I'm going to show you right here. It says Joseph's Original. Huh. Well, it's very smooth. That's for sure. This is a geisha, but I want to let you know she does have a chip on her umbrella, which is why she is only 20. So she is a Joseph's Original. Her back is beautifully detailed. This is also light blue right here. Let's see if I get, nope. But that part is light blue. This is light blue. Here's her beautiful face. And hi, Denise. Yes, Denise. Denise for the frog. Thank you. And I will mark the frog sold to Denise. Thank you. So Joseph Original Geisha. She does have a small chip right under her umbrella. So she is 20. All right, then I have a $14 start. And this is a puzzle. And it's a Snow White puzzle. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It is made in the USA. It is by an artist who does a lot of work with Disney. Tim Rogerson is the artist. And this is the full puzzle on the back. So you get all the dwarfs. You get the evil witch queen and the evil side-eye queen there. You get the mirror and you get the prince and the castle. This is a 500-piece puzzle. I'm pretty sure. Nope, this is a 1,000 piece. Sorry, I thought this one was 500. It's 1,000 pieces. 26, we'll just say 26 and a half by 19. And that is Tim Rogerson. Tim Rogerson. And that is $14. And hi, Donna. Okay, next is a $12 start. And it is another puzzle. This one is 500 pieces. So this one, 500 pieces. This is a Dale Chihuly glass chandelier. This is an actual piece. It is hanging, I think it's hanging in Biltmore. But that is a beautiful glass chandelier. And this is a 500-piece puzzle. It is really beautiful. The colors in here are amazing. So that one, 500 pieces. Hi, Michigan girl. And that is $12. And for everyone just popping in, Gina is ill tonight, so she is not joining me. But it is just me, and I brought a lot of items, although we're going through them really fast, but that's okay. I did bring a few extra items. And this is a $15 start. This is a Precious Moments. It is called Wishing You a Cozy Season. It's from 1989. Precious Moments, UNESCO. And here we have a little boy, and he's all dressed up in his winter outfit with his scarf and his hat. And we have a little log or stump. There we go. We've got a stump. And we've got this little squirrel getting ready to go to sleep. But inside, we've already got one in bed and asleep. So there's already one in bed in the stump. Isn't that cute? And then there's the cute little boy. So that one is 15. Okay, then I have a $20 start. And these are made from teak. They are wooden mice. They're made from teak. They are mid-century, made in Denmark, and they are marked on the bottom. And thank you, Monica. Yep, they've got the little wooden ears. And for these, $20 is a really good price. They are fabulous. One is bigger, one is smaller, but they're still good sized. But yeah, they're true mid-century. They're fabulous. Yes, it is very nice. And we'll count that down for Monica. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Monica. Thank you. Okay, next I have a $14 start. And this is hand painted, but it's not signed. And it is a sugar and creamer. Beautiful blue and pink flowers. It is all hand painted. Here's the creamer. So it has the same pattern on the front and the back. Here's the inside. Here's the bottom. And then here is the sugar. It is a double handle sugar. And then here is the top. It's in beautiful condition. But I don't see a signature on it, but it is hand. Oh, wait, is that it? No, that's just a flower. Just a flower, but it is hand painted. It is gorgeous. So that set is 14, and that is beautifully hand painted. Let's see. Let's move you there. And you there. Okay. All right. Next is also a $14 start. So I'm going to leave that up on the screen. This is by Blue Ridge. I'll show you the back. Blue Ridge China, hand painted underglaze, Southern Potterers ink, made in USA. So Blue Ridge China, absolutely beautiful. And this is a wonderful serving dish with handle. And it has these little raised grapes right under the handle. And as it mentioned, it is hand painted under the glaze. And this is a nice big serving dish. Blue Ridge Pottery, highly collectible. They do a really fantastic job with this. I don't get to find a lot of this. It doesn't make it out to the West Coast as much, so I do not find a lot of this. But here is the mark on the back again. Blue Ridge, hand painted underglaze, made in USA. That sneeze earlier must have knocked a few things loose in my head. All right, next is a $15 start. And let's see if I can reach it now. Okay. $15 start. It's a book, but it is a Victorian dollhouse book. And it did come with ribbon to tie it. However, this ribbon is missing, so we're not able to tie it. Now, I'm going to very carefully open the pages because this is a dollhouse. So here's the top. And then here's the bottom. And yep, these open up, like this opens up under the stairs. And there's additional things. This door opens up into the next page. So I'm going to very carefully open that up. And here's the top. And let's see. Oh, yeah, this does open. So the little wardrobe does open. Let's see if I can get the other side. There it goes. So there you can see the wardrobe opens. The doors open. Here's the kitchen. And then you open up the next one. And again, the door does open. Here comes the chandelier, the little nursery, and these open. I can see that these open. So that opens. Here's the downstairs. And then here is the last page. And there's your bathroom upstairs. And the outside. But isn't that just amazing? They did such a good job with this. Now, can you open it up all the way and have it on display? Yes, I think that's why they had the ribbon here, so that you could do a 360-degree view, and then you could decorate it. You could add your own adornments to this and decorate it. And let me get back over here. And there you go. There's your Victorian dollhouse. So yeah, so you can close it. You just might need to use a clip or something to close it, but you can have it open and on display and decorate it. Okay. Oops. Nope. Put you there. Okay, then I have a, oh, hi, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, it's amazing, Lisa. It is absolutely amazing. All right, counting that down for Lisa. Going once, going twice, and sold to Lisa. Thank you. All right, a $16 start. Okay. So I have had chokin pieces before. Chokin is an art form from Japan that is etched copper. So the design is hand etched into copper. Some pieces are signed, some are not signed. You'll usually find these in plates, jewelry boxes. I recently had a fan dish that was done in chokin. But I happen to have a picture, a framed picture that is chokin. So let me show it to you. It is a beautiful flower cart. And so with chokin, typically you will get just copper, gold, and silver. Now, I don't know what they used for the grayish color in here. That I'm not sure of. But the pinkish color, that's the copper, that's the base. And then they gild it with silver and gold for the design. And they use real silver and gold for that. And thank you, Holland. And I thought, yeah, this one is a signed piece. So the artist's signature is there. Now, this is a metal frame, which is gorgeous. And on the back, they have a wood backing. And then it attaches the wood backing, they keep it on. With that, here is a ribbon sort of on here to hang it. I would use something Maybe a little more sturdy than this, but it could work. Oh, Doreen in and Holland at 20. Thank you. But yeah, it is beautiful. And the fact that they've etched this into the copper to create the design, really stunning with the chrysanthemum, or maybe that's a peony. I think that's a peony, and like the cherry or plum blossoms. But that is a beautiful cart. And thank you, Doreen. And I will count that down for Holland. Going once, going twice, and sold to Holland. Thank you, Holland. And thank you, Doreen. I have a $12 start. And this is for another puzzle, but this one's a little different. Oops, I better move this. Okay. So this puzzle is a 200-piece puzzle, but the pieces are large. So this is almost more of like a floor puzzle. It's called the Tree House. And I'll get in here. This is just part of the design, but I just want you to see how nicely detailed this puzzle is. And then I'll show you the back also. So here's some more of a close-up of the puzzle. And then this image right here is the whole thing. So it measures 38 inches by, it looks like almost 13 inches. So it is quite large. All 200 pieces are here. It's for ages 6 and up. And I'm going to get in as close as I can to show you all the beautiful detail of the puzzle. It's really remarkable. And inside here, you are going to get the puzzle. And like I said, the pieces are really large. So they are really big. And you're going to get a poster also. So that image is really cute, and the poster is pretty fantastic just on its own. So that is 12. I mean, look at this. Look at that. And then it's got a little bunny portrait in it. Hi, Delbert. So that is 12, and you get the puzzle and the poster in here. And Cindy is in. Thank you, Cindy. See, that's where I should be putting these over here. And get Cindy for that one. And go in once. Go in twice. And sold to Cindy. Thank you. All right, a $12 start. Oh, all right. This is great for someone getting a new child grandchild, Winnie the Pooh lover. This is a frame and a little container for the first tooth and a little container for the first curl. So that is an awesome set. Winnie the Pooh. And you get the 2 additional containers and the frame. And thank you, Debbie. And I'll highlight that and I'll count that down for Debbie. Did I say hi, Delbert? Hi, Delbert. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Debbie. Thank you. All right, I have an $8 start. And this is very folk art. It is a wooden apple on a metal hook. Why? Who knows? But it's something that just feels very folk art. So it is a very detailed, and it looks really close to an apple. They did an amazing job on it. But there is a metal hook in here for hanging. Just something cool to hang out. So that is $8 for the apple. All right, then I have a $12 start. And this is an owl mug. And we've got a lot of different owls. I will start with the bottom and I'll show you each one. And then we're back to the same. And then we'll go up on top. Here's the inside. And that design goes all the way around. And it is owls, dishwasher and microwave safe. And that is $12 for the owls. Hi, John. All right. Then $8. $8 start. And this is a salt and pepper set. It is a rooster salt and pepper set. Now this one has bigger tail feathers than this one. Here's the other side. Are these not? No, these are salt and pepper. Oh, it comes out here. That's where it comes out. And then here's the bottoms. One is marked Japan. The other one, not so much. So salt and pepper rooster set. And the one with the bigger tail feathers has 2 holes. And the one with the smaller tail feathers has 3 holes. And thank you, Sherry. But they're very, very regal looking. Oh, and he has his mouth open and he has his mouth closed. How about that? So thank you, Sherry. And going once, going twice, and sold to Sherry. Thank you. All right, this is one of the cutest things I have ever seen, but I do want to point out there is a flaw with it. It's a $12 start. It is a Dopey mug. Look at Dopey. Have you ever seen anything cuter? What is the flaw, you're asking? Right down here, there's a chip in the yellow flower. Right down at the base there, there's a chip. But there is Dopey's face. On the back, you get all of Dopey. Inside is yellow. This is from the Disney store. There's that little chip in the flower, but I mean, have you ever seen Dopey looking cuter than that? Nothing wrong with the top, not where you drink. And you could put a little paint or fingernail polish or something over there to cover that up. Great handle. But that is $12 for the cutest Dopey ever. Like ever. He's so cute. And just to put it in perspective, there is the chip right there. He is awesome. Okay, that was the Dopey mug. All right, next is also a $12 start. This is a ceramic vase from Spain. The design is really cool. The colors are beautiful and vibrant. Here's the top. And here's the bottom. Hand painted, made in Spain. And that is $12. All right. This next item is some type of a quilted something. And you'll see what I mean. $10 start. And here it is. It's very Americana with all the red, white, and blue. Oh, I think it goes this way because of the house. Hold on. Let me get the house right side up. So we have hearts, flags, lots of red, white, and blue. It is machine stitched, but it is handmade by somebody. Now you could put that in the center of a table. Put your centerpiece on that. But as we start the new year, we definitely have some holidays coming up. We've got President's Day. We've got Flag Day. We've got the 4th of July coming up. There is a spot on the back. Yeah, there's a spot on the back if you want to put a dowel in and put that up as a wall hanging, but you don't have to. You don't have to. I thought it would be cute on a tabletop or as a backdrop if you do have a little patriotic area where you've got, you know, all your red, white, and blue stuff up. I thought that would be really cute on there. So that is 10. I'm going to leave the $10 up there. And I'm just double checking that I've got everything on my list. All right, let's take a look. Yep. All right. For $10, Tinkerbell. This is a cute heart-shaped tin handbag, however you want to use it. It does have Tinkerbell on the back side. It has a little beaded handle. In between, it's just little stardust or pixie dust. And when you open this up, here's the inside. So you could store goodies in here, close it up, it latches. Oh, you do have to line it up. There we go. And then it latches and it stays shut. So that is $10 for Tinkerbell. And oh, thank you, Debbie. Debbie is in for Tinkerbell. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Debbie. Thank you. Okay, I've got a $12 start. Now, this is some mid-century something or other. It's German. I found it once before, a little more information on it, but I can't find it now. It's made out of metal. It's the zodiac sign Leo, right? Leo the lion. So this tray is made out of metal. This is made out of metal. On the back is the German company sticker. And oh, Sherry is going to take the quilt. Thank you, Sherry. Let me get your name here as I'm showing the Leo. So yeah, I found it once. I found more information about it, but it is like a mid-century piece. So zodiac sign. Cool piece if you are this zodiac sign or you know somebody who is. Great item to tuck away and gift to them. And it's all made out of metal. Oh, let me put a sold in here for Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. So that is $12. And then I have a $10 start. And this is a peanuts tin. Chex Party Mix makes the party. Was that in here? Probably. 40 years of tradition. You got them enjoying the Chex Party Mix. This was from, oh gosh, now I've forgotten what year this was from, and I didn't write it down. I want to say it's from the 90s. That's when the 40 years were, like 1950 to 1990 was 40 years, something like that. And oh, Bonnie, sorry, Bonnie, I had my mouse over here and I couldn't see that. You are going to take the Leo. Right, Bonnie? You're going to take the Leo? Thank you, Bonnie. Let me put this down for us. Nope, not down there, because then I can't see what I'm doing. And Bonnie, I'm going to mark the Leo sold unless you tell me otherwise. Thank you. No, you want this. This was $10. $10. All right. All right. So Bonnie is in for the peanuts. Let me change that. There we go. All right. We're going to count that down for Bonnie. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Bonnie. Thank you. All right. Well, that was everything that I could scramble. Yes, since I was out and got the note that Gina was ill and wasn't going to be joining me, I got home, added some more items to the sale, but that was 47 items that we went through, guys. All right, but we are going to do the speed round. Yep. Let me get that. Okay. Oops. So we are going to go through all the items again. I just want to make a couple of announcements, though, that this week, Thursday night, is the member sale. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central for everyone who is a Paw Squad or Paw Party member on my channel. That's Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. I also want to mention that on Saturday night, Afghanapalooza is going to be starting 2 hours early. I have a lot of Afghans to go through for Afghanapalooza. So that is going to be starting Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central. No, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central for Afghanapalooza. All right. For the speed round, we're going to go through all the items that are still available. And if you are interested in purchasing an item during the speed round, each item will have a number and a price associated with it. Please put the number in the chat. There we go. I guess that works also if you're watching on the replay or you think about something after the sale's over and you want to use the number. That's fine. That still works. Okay, we are going to start with a terracotta trinket box. It is a heart-shaped trinket box. Here's the inside. This is $3, number one. $3, number one for the terracotta trinket box. It is heart-shaped. $3, number one. Okay, then the ceramic dogs. These are 3 little dogs. Let me see. I'm gonna use this. The largest dog does have a break in the leg, but then you're going to get this little guy and this little guy. They are all blue and white pottery, or blue and white ceramic, and that is a set of 3 dogs. Ooh, that is hard to do. The bottom started coming off. The top started coming off the bottom. They are $6, number two, for the little dogs. And I'll show you that one with the slight break in the front paw. And then you're going to get those 2 little ones. And Tammy is going to take the puppies. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. All right, the Florida mug. This is made in Japan. It has all the highlights of Florida. It is a bisque on the outside and nicely glazed in black on the inside. There is the Japan mark. This is $8, number 3, for the Florida mug with a really nice thumb rest. And that was $8, number 3. This tin, it's not a big tin, but it does have beautiful bird designs on it. There's some birds. There's a bird. I think they're all peacocks, and there's a peacock feather up here. Here's the top design. It is made in Taiwan. This is $4, number 4, for the tin. This, I think, is a note holder. It is a cute little pig. You can undo these, and then I think you stick a notepad under there. He is hand painted by a local artist. He's made out of wood, and he is $7, number 5. $7, number 5. This is carved out of stone. It's from India. The top has inlaid brass flowers. Oops. This is $5, number 8. $5, number 8, and that's carved out of stone with brass inlaid flowers. This cute little sign for the kitchen. It's made out of wood. Kitchen closed. This chick's had it. That is $9, number 9. This is a ceramic canister. It's from Japan in the Imari style. The lid comes off like that. There's the bottom. This is $12, number 10. This pair of glasses, if nobody grabs these, I will do more research. I'll try to find what it was telling me before, but I can't remember if they're from like Norway or Japan. I can't remember now. There's a deer in the bottom. One is purple, one is clear. They are these beautiful glasses. They are $10, number 11. The blue jam jar with matching spoon, or whatever condiment you want to put in it. That is $9, number 12. And then I have a yellow with fruit jam jar. Little strawberry on top and strawberry on the spoon. That is $9, number 13. The London mug. Oh, I forgot to tell you, there are beef eaters inside the London mug. But this has all the highlights of London. And that is $10, number 15. Then for $14, I have the set of 4 glass stirring sticks. They have matching bottoms to the tops. $14, number 16 for the set of 4 glass stirring sticks. $10 for the game set that gets you cards, poker dice, dominoes, and pickup sticks. And these are made out of wood, and it comes in a wood box. That is $10, number 17. Then the exploding kittens. This is the original edition. This is the expansion. It is the party pack. And you're going to get both of them. $10, number 18. And thank you, Lisa, for number 17. Now, aside from exploding kittens, it does have other animals, and it does have really silly cards in here. Okay, that's that one. Then this is made in Egypt. Oops, this way. Made in Egypt. It is a beautiful wooden box. 6-sided. Here's the top. It is really gorgeous. Here's the inside. And that is $10, number 24. This is an unsigned, it's not signed, it is a Navajo hummingbird vase. It is an open vase. Thank you, Phil. But it does not have a signature, but it is in the Navajo style with the hummingbird. This is $35, number 25. And I'm going to get Phil for the box. Thank you. There we go. All right, the set of 3 vases. This is the large one. These are the 2 smaller ones. They are in the pomegranate style. I don't know who made them or where they were made. There's a few different countries that make this style. They are ceramic. They're glazed on the inside. All 3 of them, $50, number 26 for all 3 of them. The Joseph's Original Geisha. She has a chip on her umbrella, but she is a Joseph's Original. She has beautiful detailing, and she has light blue down here that matches her outfit. She is $20, number 28. Oh, and here's the top of her umbrella. This is, oops, not this one. Snow White puzzle, 1,000 piece Snow White puzzle. Here's the full puzzle. It is by Tim Rogerson. And that is $14, number 29. Then the Dale Chihuly puzzle. Oops. Watch out for that hook. Dale Chihuly 500-piece puzzle of a glass chandelier. That is $12, number 30. And hi, Patty. Precious Moments. This is called Cozy Season. The little squirrel's getting ready to go to bed. This little guy's already gone to bed. This is $15, number 31. The hand-painted sugar and creamer. $14, number 33. Blue Ridge pottery dish, hand-painted under glaze, made in USA. That is $14, number 34. The wood apple on a metal hook. That is $8, number 39. Aaron's hat sold for $100. The owl mug. Here's the inside. This is $12, number 40. The Dopey mug. Now, this one does have a chip in the yellow flower right there, but there's Dopey. And here's the back. That is $12, number 42. The Spanish vase. This is made in Spain, ceramic. And that is $12, number 43. And then this is metal mid-century for Leo. It's made in Germany. And it is $12, number 46. All right. So that was the speed round. So if you think about something after the sale, or you're watching on the replay and you want to know if an item is still available, go ahead, send me an email or leave a comment down below. I'll let you know if the item is still available. Don't forget, member sale on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Afghanapalooza on Saturday is going to start 2 hours early, and that is at 8 p.m. And the puzzles. Yes, Patty. Yes, I will get you for both of the puzzles. Thank you. There we go. Thank you, Patty. And yeah, that is going to wrap things up for tonight. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Stop by Gina's channel. I don't have let me get the link in here for Gina's channel. Stop by her channel and pop in any video of hers and just leave a comment that wish her well, hope for a fast recovery for her. And yeah, and I will be, oh, there she is. I'll be getting her back on as soon as I can. There's the link for her channel. There, nope, there we go. There's the link to her channel. So yes, well, not as much as I should be, but I'm planning on spending a lot of tomorrow doing that, getting ready for Afghanapalooza. But I have so many Afghans. That's why we're starting 2 hours early on Saturday. I've got a lot. All right. So I will be back tomorrow. Yep, I'll be back tomorrow for another lunchtime sale, 11:30 Eastern. So hope to see everybody there. Have a great evening, everyone. And thank you all for hanging out with me tonight.